Hi, I'm Simon.
I'm Max, and with the Shapeshifters.
And we're pleased to announce we're joined today by none other than Mr. Frankie Knuckles. I think the first thing was to talk about how we met. Can you remember?
Meeting at the House Music Awards was actually the real thing.
Why were you there, mate?
I think I was getting an award for something.
I think it was
achievement.
Achievement, there you go.
Yeah, you guys were backstage and you introduced yourself. And collectively, we all just stood there and just had the biggest smile. Said, we need to get together. Yeah, we really need to get together. I remember Simon saying, we need to try and collaborate on it. Would you be interested? I was like, absolutely. You know what I mean? And so we kind of bounced that around for almost a year.
And then you asked us to play Pacha with you. That was the first time we'd ever been asked to play at Pacha.
I thought you guys needed to be in there. I did. You guys are so great at what you do, and that is the room on that island. I don't care what nobody else says. It's the only room that you could really be showcased in well.
We still remember that day with great fondness.
I think it's, when people ask us one of the best gigs we ever had, we keep saying that was playing with Frankie at the Pacha.
Believe me, that party just went right through the roof. It really did. It went right through the roof, and that's all everybody talked about after that first one.
And that show was the one, and to this day, we put our love for Pacha down to that, for you bringing us in there in that show, and we feel incredibly, humbled by that. And it was a cool thing, Frankie Knuckles asked you to play at Pacha. What more could you want as a DJ? So we've kind of come full circle a little bit at the moment, where I've been wanting to put a record of yours on Nocturnal Groove for a very long time. And you played us, I'll Take You There. We played together in Melbourne at the market. I just watched everybody in the room feel like they'd just been wrapped up in a warm blanket.
Yeah, it sounded like that.
And thought, right, this is the project that we need to do together. So how did it come about with you and Jamie on getting back? Because that's the main thing for me. It's like, damn, it's not just a new track from Frankie, it's a legendary combination.
I spoke to Jamie, I was like, listen, I'm thinking about really getting back to work. I was like, and we've got some unfinished business. And then I kept thinking, Jamie really hasn't seriously had his due. The great thing about this side of the music business is that you can be 2,000 years old. If you sound good, you working it, that's the only thing that matters.
It's good in the press shop for a man of 2,000 years of age.
Exactly, exactly. But he was down for it, and when you listen to him on the song now, his voice is, the way it's matured and it's grown over the years and stuff like that, and then he's still, to know him as a person, he's like a kid still.
For me, it can sit next to anything out there and stand up. And I think that's the key, is that, it's not just a classic record, it's just a great record.
It is, it's a great song. The message in it is clear, it's concise, and I think it's relevant.
When we decided to start this project together, obviously I'll Take You There and new original productions is the forefront of what the director's cut is all about.
Absolutely.
But there are, within that project, we have two records that you've done in the past, which is Your Love, which I'm sure a few people will know, and the other one is Baby Wants to Ride.
Yeah.
We're going to remix it, repackage it, and
we're really reproducing the whole thing.
So vocals have been reproduced, all the music's been recreated.
Absolutely. It's as much love and affinity that everyone has for the original and stuff like that. Sonically, it doesn't hold up today.
But it's interesting that you think that it doesn't sound good enough. You feel there's a bigger mix to be had out of that now. And has that been bugging you for years?
No, not. Once it grew its own legs and it took off. It developed a life of its own. All you can do is just get out of the way and just let it go.
Yeah. But the main thing for us with this project and the director's cut is, you're re-inspired right now? Because some people are kind of think, going back to the classics and everything else. So what other plans have you got to do some original songs?
Well, the most important things to me right now are those songs with Jamie. But apart from that, there's a new artist I'm working with, D. Slade, and the material I'm doing with him. This voice is absolutely, it's from another world. It's so far. And every little bit you do, it lifts you up a little bit more, and it brings you, and it brings it home.
So there's big plans, basically.
Yeah. After being out of it for like about,
You feel like you got your mojo back?
I think so.
And I guess we should finish on what's coming up in the future and stuff. I'm really over the moon that you're going to do Pacha with us again. That kind of feels like full circle.
I was going to say, it's a full circle moment. We're about to have a full circle moment.
You brought us there in the first place, and now you're coming back to play with us for Defected in the House for our residency there. And
I'm a very lucky man. I have a standing relationship with the people there and the crowd that comes there, and I'm very, very fortunate, and to come back there and play with you guys. Yeah, it is a full circle moment, and it means the world to me.
Cheers, dude.